decks have been selected. We are we an 8 round tournament this time around?
We are an 8-round
Yes.
tournament.
We are in round 5.
Let's load up DaethStar again, I guess.
We saw a little bit of DaethStar before. Can get see his game earlier in the match. There we go. There's some of those neat little diamond cards. Diamond Sapphire versus HolyLight running Blood Sapphire.
Mm-hmm. A little bit interesting of a matchup, not the wild or ruby that we're used to.
So let's see. At this point in the game, both champions at 4 resources. We have Knight's Bane Ovo versus Patriarch Ozin, and the HolyLight playing Ozin has Psychic Torment out, a Hatchery Priest, and a Runeweb Infiltrator, but is being blocked by these Windborn Disciples. 2/2 flight can shift that flight to something else, so simply their presence is stopping some of the Psychic Torment from really doing anything.
Cliff, are you signed into the right account on Battlefield? Are you logged into your account on Battlefield? I mean, you've been having troubles every round. Whisper FiveShards in game, he'll be able to update your round, but we will see. Now, this is interesting because this isn't. I don't think this works the way DaethStar wants it to.
He played Blessing of Unicorns. It doesn't have speed. It doesn't have anything of note. And at the end of the turn, he does not have 2 diamond cards in play, so it's going to end up in his hand. He will give it flight.
Does get to shift the flight onto it, which I suppose is relevant. But I don't think. I think he thought it was just 2 troops.
Oh, I see. There's the. Oh, I forgot. That Blessing
does
has
not
a
look happy about the situation. That being said, Paraphagy was available to destroy a second diamond troop anyway, but then, it wouldn't have destroyed the Blessing, but yeah. I suppose this means the Runeweb will get through for 1 turn. Yeah. The Runeweb Infiltrator will get through for 1 attack. It looks like it has double Patriarch power on it, if I'm looking at it correctly. So this is going to bury
3 cards.
Yeah.
1 for Psychic Torment, 2 for the 2 charge powers, and put 2 eggs in, probably in reverse order.
Wasn't the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination. Now we'll see
a parade of Iljuni Mirthkin. Maybe. I wonder.
Il'jin's Parade, just such a good card. Now, it looks like it's socketed with Flight, or it might be draw a card. We see the Ethereal Collar comes down. It looks like he'll take the Blessing of Unicorns out of his grave and turn that into...
Oh, I like this. And then he's got
a Phantom.
Charge power.
Exactly. And then he will
revert it, so it will no longer have Flight.
Well, that's not the one with Flight. The one with Flight's in his hand.
Right. That is right. Maybe...
And importantly, if you ever get 3 Blessing of Unicorns on the board, that is a hard thing to deal with. There's only 1 card in the format that actually deals with that really at all. If you, assuming that you were able to block everything and, you have 1 with Flight and whatnot. Throwback is the only card in the set that takes a Blessing of Unicorns off the board. Well, no, Merciless Color. Merciless Color would also force you. You can sacrifice something with Invincible.
You can void something with Invincible, trying to figure out what card does it. Something in the set does.
Purge.
Purge
would also work. Okay, so there's 3 cards. Etherealize would also work. Martyr would work. Okay, there's more. You can see if there's a Martyr right there. Those are still cards that are value removal, right? Blessing of Unicorn is still very strong here.
It's worth noting that HolyLight is only at 6 health. He has been taking damage this entire game while trying to get that poor Runeweb Infiltrator in. Just Venom not having the attack to withstand unicorns, apparently, and Windborn Acolytes.
Unicorn is immune to Staggering Blast. We see the Mirthkins. Now, they are socketed with Flight, and I wonder if that's a reserves option. I wonder if they're originally socketed with something else, or if the idea of a Flight-based deck was really what DaethStar was going for, which is also okay. Like, it certainly appears to be working for him here. I would argue that playing the other Blessing might have been the correct play because it was a 5/5 Flight as opposed to 2/2 Flights, but this certainly gives him as much of an answer as possible. Incubation Webs comes down. Now, I don't truly believe that Incubationing Webs a Unicorn was the kind... Like, I will admit I missed a bunch of answers, but Incubation Webs still lets the other Unicorns stay on the board. So...
And I mean, you could just martyr that Blessing. Because, I mean, why give your opponent more eggs when you can cut that off? I think that actually is just simply game, though. Like, nothing else is needed. I think he is considering martyring that Blessing, the disabled Blessing, to give his guys +1/+1. There's some blocks. He's actually turning one of his... Bright Moon can get murdered, too. But with no one-cost answer, really, to answer this. Egg in the deck. Why not?
He could choose to revert the Unicorn. The damage comes through, and we see Diamond Sapphire taking down the round there against the Spider Menace, and that appears to be the whole round.